Hello Internet, this is our review for the brand new Star Wars Force Awakens trailer. I watched it, of course, Monday night, middle of the football game at halftime, as most of the world probably did. I got my tickets at 8:30 that night, I want to say. I want to start, the beginning of the trailer shows Rey, which I personally think, the girl is, I want to say it's the daughter, which everybody thinks it's either the daughter of Han and Leia or of Luke Skywalker himself. Is going to be Rey Skywalker that you see with the giant like bow staff kind of thing, and she's going through the different scavenging and everything.
Yeah, I wonder if they're not going to introduce her force powers until like almost pre-end of the movie.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna really know that she's even a Skywalker, or you want to say a Solo, or depending, because Leia's a Skywalker technically too, obviously, but I don't think they're gonna say she knows who she is. I definitely think the other character, I'll put his freaking name up in the video because I'm drawing a blank, but the other character that was the stormtrooper, took off his helmet and everything. We think his ship got shot down and he lands on planet Jakku, and then he finds Rey. Then you see like the ship blow up and they're running and everything like that. I think he's gonna be force sensitive because you see him at the end of the trailer. We're gonna jump ahead, but you see him at the end of the trailer with the lightsaber and everything, fighting Kylo Ren, and he looks scared as shit fighting Kylo Ren. He brings up, he's got the stance and everything.
Are they actually doing the evil guy with the lightsaber with the double swords? What was his name again?
Kylo Ren.
Are they actually gonna do the whole what they did with the Old Republic?
Well, I don't know. They call
because with Revan in the Old Republic, I wonder if that's who they're playing, because he looks a lot like Revan.
And I think they're going more towards that kind of Old Republic-esque stuff, because they call it the Knights of Ren. So he's Kylo Ren, and there's going to be other Ren characters, if you want to say, almost kind of like the Sith, I think. But it's going to be, because you saw the shot with all them in the rain and all those guys, and Kylo having the saber in the middle, but he's like Vader worshippers. You saw him with the burnt burnt Vader mask, and he was talking to it and saying that he wants to finish what Vader started and everything. Which that could be, what did Vader start? Is that killing all the Jedi, hunting everybody down and finishing it? Is it finding Luke and killing Luke?
Which once we see Luke die,
we haven't seen
the first part of the movie.
He's not. I don't think you're gonna see Luke until the end of the movie. We haven't even seen Luke in a trailer yet. In any of the trailers, we have not seen Luke Skywalker, which I think is great that we haven't seen him at all. They're gonna save him till the end of the movie, and who knows, he might pop up and
because age hit that guy.
Oh yeah,
hard.
He is an old. They're gonna have him all hooded up and do the full Obi-Wan thing. I think he's got the beard going on. Oh, of course, you have Han Solo.
With Chewie.
There's a part where they're talking about Rey's character is asking what happened or what the story is true, and Han's saying everything's true. The light side, the Sith or the Jedi, everything, and you see them pretty much talking about that on the Millennium Falcon, which there are great shots of the Falcon. And flying through and doing the space battle, or not even a space battle.
Like, recapping on the old movies, real quick. That, how did Han find all this out? Because he never once, the only one time I think he came in encounter with Darth Vader was when they got caught on the ship where that was where Obi-Wan died. But he didn't shoot him though.
No, that was in
where they were
Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, when he was with Lando, they opened the door and Vader was there, and he instantly pulled out his blaster and tried to shoot Vader, and Vader's like "fuck you" and blocks everything.
Yeah, but that was
before he got frozen in carbonite.
Yeah, but that was the frozen carbonite one. That was probably the only one that he was actually face to face with Darth Vader.
Yeah,
so how does he know like Leia? She didn't know much.
Yeah, I mean, she
didn't even know
probably.
that.
I would think that Luke pretty much filled him in on most of what the happenings
that
are.
makes sense if he did, and like.
I would think so, right?
Yeah.
You would have to, because Han seems like he's very like everything this happened. It's not just a story. It's not just legends. Because this is about, I think, 20 to 30 years, 25 after they blew up the second Death Star. That's the time span, because obviously they have to, if you know, Han looks older and Luke looks older and Leia all looks older.
I just like the trailer background where was it one of the Star Killers? I think it was.
The Star Killer is, they think it's like pretty much a Death Star, but it's an actual planet. They call the planet itself is going to be the new Death Star. Everybody, you know, where they speculation they think is, but it's an actual planet.
I think it would be a bad idea to like put the Death Star.
That's why I'm kind of thinking.
It would be, like, it got played out in the Return of the Jedi.
That's what I'm wondering, is if they do the whole Death Star, you know, Star Killer, now they call it, is a planet instead of a battle station in the middle of space.
What's it gonna be now? Like one half the planet was like one half of the ship was gone. It's just gonna be like a oval.
Yeah,
like,
no,
like a halo ring.
Well, I think it's the whole planet itself, because if you look on the poster, there's like a red eyeball, which I think is going to be where like the laser shoots out, because it's supposed to be able to destroy entire solar systems, instead of just a planet. So
I want that ship.
Right? And there's a shot in the trailer where they're doing like the dog fights, and they're flying around, and the X-wings are shooting and everything, where you see a path like in episode 4 where, you know, they go into the run to try and blow up the Death Star at the end of episode 4. There is a valley there. And are they gonna play it up like it's the same thing? Oh, hit that spot and, you know, it'll blow up the whole planet like in episode 4. If they do that again, I think that's really lame. They shouldn't. I'm worried they're gonna start rehashing stuff, because even when
a lot of these old movies are getting rehashed.
I know, and I don't think it's gonna be a remake. Obviously, they're progressing the story, but they want it to feel enough like the original trilogy to bring in, you know, our age kind of viewers, but yet they want the younger viewers too, which makes sense.
Yeah, but it's one of those things, if they're gonna mess it up, and like
right.
Like the fanboys predicted in the movie.
What if it sucks?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Like, if you're gonna fuck it up, you're gonna fuck it up.
I'm worried because, I mean, they're definitely playing up Rey's character to be very Luke Skywalker-esque when, you know, she's on the Jakku is like Tatooine, she's on the desert planet and looking up.
Luke is Ren?
No, because they show Ren without his helmet on.
Oh, it's not.
At the end of the trailer when you see
that would have been a pretty good twist though. Like, right. Luke finally gave in to the dark side.
He's way too well, and you know, people have said that. They're like, well, what if this, or what if this, or what if Luke's bad now and he's, you know, on the dark side? And their people were just saying that would negate the entire prequel or the original trilogy, because the whole time he's fighting to not be on the dark side, and he finally like, no, I'm not gonna give in, and he, you know, even Darth Vader turns to the light side. So if Luke's just automatically, yep, he's the Sith now, or he's on the dark side, well, what the fuck happened in the other movies, and what was the point of all of that?
What happened in the in-betweens?
Right. Well,
what happened?
But my one question is, I love the Knights of Ren. I love the old school, the Knights of the Old Republic kind of thing, where they're going almost back like to Dark Ages, where they have the actual like swords with the hilt, you know, the lightsabers and all that, and it's more that they're actually knights and everything. I love that. I'm worried that their quest is to bring back Darth Vader, like resurrect him, and if they do that, it seems like they're just trying to make a push to get Darth Vader back in the movies because they already killed him.
Well, if that's the case, then if they bring Darth Vader back, then he wouldn't be fully Darth Vader. He would be a brainwashed.
Well, right, because
Darth
he's
Vader.
not evil anymore at the end of the movies.
The Sith are really good at brainwashing people.
Right.
In the Old Republic, Bastila was the light side, and then Malik turned her over to the dark side.
Just speculation on the actual trailer itself is, you know, I love the trailer. My first initial reaction, I wanted a little bit more story, and the more I thought about it and the more I watched it, because I probably have watched it 30 times by now, there's a lot of story in there. It's all read between the lines. There's not an exact story up.
I'm like the opposite of that. If you give me too much story in the trailer,
and that's what Jen said.
I'm not gonna. I don't want to go see it then.
Exactly. Because you want to be held back a little bit.
If you just throw in like little hints and tidbits in there about what characters are gonna play, like fucking Han Solo and Chewie coming back, where they just stand in the fucking Falcon and say,
we're home.
Chewie, we're home.
Yep.
And it was just like
so great.
Like if they had like like they had like the whole story, like
how they got back there was
like I wouldn't want to go
lost
see
the
it
Falcon at some point.
Because what they do in trailers,
too much, you know?
well, what they do in trailers, they'll show you how they got back into, and then it won't be in there, and they'll be like,
exactly.
Well, how the fuck did they get back on here? They'll just cut it out.
My last question. So I love the trailer. I everything about it. I really liked all the little stories they gave you and everything. But my last question is, I haven't heard anybody speculate on this or read anything about it. The fact that Obi-Wan died in episode 4 and helped Luke out through 4, 5, and 6 as, like, you know, Ghost Obi-Wan, or in his head telling him to use the Force and everything. And even at the end of episode 6, at the end of Return of the Jedi, they put Darth Vader as Anakin, whether it's young Anakin that was in the prequels when they switched it, or the original when it was
the
old.
It up and put the
exactly.
Anakin. Yeah.
But he's there in, you know, ghost form or whatever.
So what are you thinking, that they're gonna fuck up Obi-Wan?
No. Why, if Darth Vader is dead, he can come back as an entity. He can come back and talk. And Kylo Ren, if he's still being more Sith, he can be talking to Kylo Ren in his own head and saying, you need to do this, you need to do this. And maybe that's why Ren and the Knights of Ren...
That would make sense, though.
If he's supposed to be good.
Well, if the Anakin or Darth Vader, whoever we're talking about, is that, like, at the end of the movie where he died, or where Darth Vader died, he came back as, like, one of those good guys. The only way
light side again.
Yeah, light side. The only way you can come back during the light side is, like, come back as a physical, like, spirit, like Obi-Wan Kenobi and everybody else that was there, that was like, hey.
Do you think the light side are the only ones that come back like that are really able to... I've never seen a Sith Lord do that, you know?
Sith don't, like, do their own thing.
If you could have Darth Vader's voice talking to someone without him actually being a presence on screen, he can be in someone's head.
You're diving into the unknown of multiple personalities.
Well, not even that. It's
because you could have Anakin that was the good side.
Oh,
Vader
that would be great.
Like,
are you kidding me?
That's where you're
like
diving
angel
into.
And devil on your shoulder, dude.
Like Luke, like if they do bring back Luke, like if they do bring back Luke and whoever's Luke's bloodline,
right?
They have Anakin on the shoulder that came back as the light side, and the Ren dude who has Darth Vader on his side telling him, "Hey."
That'd be nuts, man.
Dude,
I don't know if they would do it.
I don't think they would do it, but it
but that's an interesting idea for sure.
Mind fucking blown.
That is our The Force Awakens trailer review kind of speculation video. Pretty much turned it into speculation video.
Looking forward to watching.
Looking forward to, like I said, I got my tickets already for the 17th at 7, which I haven't even seen or heard anybody that has them that early. So I will be definitely posting a quick review or my reaction and what I think about the movie afterward. I think I cannot wait. It's less than 2 months away.
Cannot wait either.
Like, comment, share, follow us on Twitter, hit up our Facebook page. We're all over there. We try and give you guys as much updated news as possible.
Let us know your feedback on this so we can give a shout out to you.
All right, thanks for watching.
Later.
See ya.